Welcome to the New Moon Gathering for November 2015. I'm Lindsay from Inner Sanctuary Be Inspired, and if you follow me on social media, you know that I'm always looking for ways to share with you the wisdom of natural rhythms. We are a part of nature, and I believe in gathering insight from the natural cycles around us in order to improve our own lives and to create more balance and step into the flow of life rather than trying to struggle against what seems to be happening. Usually when we're struggling, it's because we are resisting the natural flow, the natural order of things. And so tuning into nature is a great way to open our minds and look at how things naturally should flow. One of the ways I do that is through this new moon meditation. The new moon energy is great for bringing things to a closure, reevaluating activities, projects, behaviors in your life, and looking at what needs to be released or what you may need to take a different approach with. So it's the time of releasing and letting go what's not working, and then setting intentions for the next 2 weeks up until the full moon of how you're going to reapproach things or take it to a different level even. So when we do this together, I like to create sacred space by opening with a prayer. So if you'd like to join me, go ahead and close your eyes. Let's take a deep breath together. Just bringing ourselves into this moment, allowing ourselves these few minutes to focus on what's really going on within. God, we invite you into this sacred space that you may open our hearts to divine wisdom and healing. We ask our angels, guides, and all divine beings to assist us in the work we do today, that our mind, body, and spirit be guided by perfect love, and all else is released from this space. And so it is. And at the end of this one, I'm going to remind you to sign up for the Sacred Circle, which is my tribe newsletter, because I have some really exciting news coming out later this week or early next week about a project I've been working on to help you tune into your natural cycle of life. And it's actually called the Sacred Moon Cycle Kit. So stay tuned for that. All right, let's dive into this November new moon, which is in Scorpio. So Scorpio energy is all about empowerment, transformation, change, all things that really enhance the energy of the new moon. Crisis skills, self-mastery, sex or soulmates. And I want to remind you that soulmates really means someone who helps you discover or expand your life, like from your soul. So it's not just a romantic relationship, but someone who helps you be more of you. Financial partnerships is also a powerful energy right now, avoiding power struggles. And physically, the Scorpio new moon helps with the elimination organs and sexual organs, also including like PMS and sexual diseases. So now is also a really good time to focus on the health of any of those aspects. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to go through each of these categories a little bit deeper, and I use Jan Spiller's New Moon Astrology book. And so while I'm going through each of these energies, just be open and pay attention to which ones jump out at you. And then before we start the meditation, you'll choose 2 to 3, I think is a good number, but it's really up to you, that you're going to work on this next month. So Some people may even want to close their eyes while I read this and then just jot down notes as it comes to you. All right, so we'll start with power. This includes secrets, awareness of others' needs and motives, politics, psychology, charisma, and a sample wish or intention around that might be, I want lots of healthy, happy charisma in my relationships. All right, transcendence, including transformation, change, eliminating old baggage, restoration, and forgiveness. A sample wish here would be, I want a positive transformation to occur in the area of blank. I want to confidently find myself embracing change in the area of blank. Crisis skills. This includes taking risks to gain power, compulsions, obsessions, intense interactions, and living on the edge. This could go along with eliminating old baggage if you're constantly dealing with a crisis. A sample wish here would be, I want to easily find myself responding to crisis with clear, competent thinking and action. Scorpio also rules self-mastery, including good versus evil, strength, self-discipline, commitment, depth of character, and a sample wish would be, I want to easily manifest self-mastery over. Could be smoking, drinking, excessive eating, drama. I want the fear of commitment easily lifted from me. And this could be commitment to work or other projects or even your own self-improvement, not necessarily a relationship. And Scorpio rules bonding, and this is where sex and soulmates come in, deep emotional connections, mutual validation, and absorption. And here's a sample wish for the absorption energy. I want the tendency to be absorbed in the energy fields of others easily lifted from me. I want to attract, recognize, and experience a happy soulmate relationship. And financial partnerships, including loans, taxes, debts, grants, wills and inheritances, contracts, and business. What a great time to be talking about taxes, huh? As we approach the end of the year. So a sample wish here is, I want to easily find myself applying for and receiving a loan that is in my overall best interest. I want to easily find myself using my full power and strength to get rid of my credit card debt in a happy way. Scorpio also rules the misuse of power, including revenge, jealousy, harsh judgments, destructive urges, power struggles, abandonment, suspicion, and guilt. A sample intention here is, I want all desires for revenge against blank totally lifted from me. Another one is, I want the fear of abandonment totally lifted from me. And then our last category is physical health. And Scorpio rules rectum, colon, bladder, and organs of elimination, PMS, and our menstruation, sexual diseases, sexual organs, male and female. So any conditions that you may have related to any of those physical aspects is a really great time to work on them. So now you can look back up at the screen at those main categories and then choose 2 or 3 that you want to work on, and then write out what that intention or wish is. And I'm going to be quiet just for a couple of moments while I do the same. Okay, and if you haven't got your intentions just the way you want them, feel free to pause the presentation and then just resume when you're ready. So, make sure you're very clear on what those intentions are and those key words for you. You're going to be taking them into the meditation with you. And let's go ahead, and after you've had a look at the photo, which, by the way, my photos always are a key to the meditation. So if you have trouble visualizing what I'm saying, take a glimpse at the photo and then try to put yourself there. All right, let's go ahead and close our eyes. Take another nice deep breath, pulling the air all the way down into your belly and then letting it rise up through your chest. Holding it just a moment before you release. And then do that 2 more times. Deep, deep breath all the way in. And then gently releasing. One more breath in. And releasing. Now I want you to see yourself walking down a gravel road. You have on the most comfortable clothes to enjoy the cooler weather. While there's a breeze you feel on your skin, you're completely cozy and enjoying the crisp, cool air. As you walk down the road next to this river, you notice the leaves rustling in the wind. You may even hear birds singing. And out here in nature, away from the busyness of everyday life, this crisp air allows you to think so much clearer about your life and the things you want. As you think about those things that you want in your life, or more of in your life, allow yourself to see or feel anything that's holding you back, any beliefs, behaviors, relationships, other choices that are keeping you from moving towards the things you want. And as you're moving down this gravel road, the leaves falling all around you remind you how natural it is to let go. Our whole life is made of cycles. Resting, reflecting, growing, reaching a peak, and then releasing to start again. Now I want you to pick up just a few of the leaves around you and then move towards that river. And these leaves represent anything you need to let go of now. You may know what those things are, or you may not. It doesn't matter. as you gently drop those leaves into the river, you're making the shift in your mind to let go, to allow the natural cycle of life to continue. See yourself drop those leaves into the water and watch them float away. Now I want you to look around again on the ground around you and pick out those leaves, however they stand out to you, that are tied to your intentions you're setting today. I want you to think about those intentions and realize that you could not make room for these intentions to grow without releasing those old ones. Now, as a symbol of holding these intentions, yet staying in the flow of life, letting life bring them to you, also place these leaves in the water. Knowing what you continue to believe and act on, life will bring back to you. So you're setting these leaves free, your intentions out into the universe, while you continue to cultivate them. Take a deep breath of this crystal clear air before we return. And notice the lightness in your chest, throughout your body, mind, and spirit. You have made way to bring in what you want. Take another couple of breaths on your own and slowly open your eyes. All right, now let's talk about how to cultivate those intentions every day. So for each intention you have, I want you to write out at least one thing you can do to move toward that feeling. Or one thing you can do, that's why I have them listed different ways. It could be an action you can do to make it happen, an activity you can do to feel the way you want to feel, or anything else. Could be calling a friend, setting up some type of an appointment, anything you can do to move toward those intentions. And once you've done that, write out when you're going to complete it or how often. And this helps keep us accountable for what we've asked life, the universe, God for. This is how we do our part. So again, you can pause the presentation here while you finish this, or if you're done, great. And we're going to go ahead and close with a prayer. Thank you, God, angels, guides, all divine beings, for your presence in this space and supporting this journey. May our hearts remain open, fully connected to our souls, one with the divine, ready to accept the assistance, the abundance, and the love you surround us with daily. And so it is. Awesome. Again, if you want to be notified when I publish the new moon meditation gatherings, sign up for the Sacred Circle. And you can also sign up for the Sacred Circle if you want to be notified later this week or early next week about my project, the Sacred Moon Cycle Kits. And that is a way to bring more of this natural energy, learning how to resonate with nature, leveraging your own cycle with the moon or with your period, whichever works for you. You may have heard me say before that our menstrual cycle and the moon cycle are both 29 and a half days, and this kit talks about the insight we can bring into our lives from the moon cycle. So I love the idea of giving you this tool and some practices and physical products to help you tune into your natural rhythms. I hope you'll check that out, and I'll talk to you next time. Thank you. Bye.